Welcome back to the Jesse Rucinski Show. Hope you guys had a good weekend. I can't complain about mine. The weather was good. Got to do some stuff. Yeah, boring a lot of the time, but it's still really, really good. So I can't complain. I'm just getting to two quick things today that had to do with Joe Biden's beautiful speech. There's 22 lies and misleading, statements and all that beautiful stuff. Yeah, between how much percentage of revenue comes from like the top 1%, the top 10%, like stuff like that, to the amount of money GDP is used for research and development. Shootings, 22, and even the Washington Post was all over. Again, that should give you people enough of it right there. The Washington Post was all over him. Like, that's a bad thing. How can you fit 22 lies or misleading statements into one speech? Like, and how bad is it when the Washington Post is actually calling you out for it? Like, that should terrify people. But first one I just want to get into was, this is part him and part, I believe, CNN. It could be MSNBC. Correct me if I'm wrong, but somehow someone on one of those networks said that Joe Biden was responsible for Operation Warp Speed, and it was all him. Last time I checked, he wasn't in office, and he was not president when all that started, like last May. And all the people that are now giving Joe Biden credit were all the ones that are out there saying that President Trump was crazy and that it was never going to get done at all. And now somehow there they are giving Joe Biden credit for all of it, just like he's taking credit for having any vaccines, how many vaccines got into people's arms, like all that. Like we went for 100 million in 100 days. We got well over that. Yes, you did get well over that. But to go around and say that it was all you, like I don't even think we just barely might have started even getting into vaccines that he paid for, like his administration. They're all like Trump ordered vaccines for a lot of them. And then, remember, the cupboards were bare. Like, really, then how did you get vaccinated? And all the senators and Congress people, and like, how were they all getting vaccinated before he got into office? If there weren't any vaccines. I'm just saying. Don't have to like it, but I'm just throwing it out there. How is that possible? It's not, if you really think about it. But how is that physically possible? I hate to break it to them. Like, they were already on their way, like on track to crush the 100 million in 100 days thing. They knew that. We think they did all the transition and stuff. They knew it. So they knew exactly what they were, what the projections were doing, how many they were doing a day. Like, they knew all that. They were already on track before Biden and his people did anything. So again, please enlighten me how Operation Warp Speed was all him and getting all those like vaccines in people's arms. Like, that had nothing to do with him. It was already on track before he got there. I'm pretty sure none of his vaccines he had paid for are even in people's arms yet. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure these are still ones that Trump ordered. So I'm trying to figure all that out. And I don't understand how people just let him keep getting away with all. 22. That's a lot. That's a big number, not small of a speech. They all heads would have been exploding if it was Donald Trump and he did that. But apparently to the left, it's okay. You can lie and mislead the whole entire world. Everyone loves this, really, because no one knows it's actually in most of the things you say everyone loves too. Like, if they saw why people like me hated them, they'd, like, oh, that's in there. We didn't tell us that was in there. That's how they do it every time. It irritates me. And then the one that really actually pissed me off, again, was, January 6th was the worst attack on our democracy since the Civil War. So I guess, like, 9/11, what Timothy McVeigh did in Oklahoma City at the bombing. He was going directly after the Fed right there. Pearl Harbor, and ring a bell, drug us into World War II. All those people that died, everything, just tragic loss. Most of the whole Pacific Fleet gone. And lots of bad things have happened since the Civil War. But January 6th, it stopped everything for a couple hours, and they're back to work that night, finishing up, going through everything and all their responsibilities. Like, I don't understand. Excuse me. Yeah, but that's the worst attack on our democracy since the Civil War. Like, you are full of giant piles of something. Sorry, guy. But there were way, way worse things that have happened since the Civil War. I'm glad to see that they were all forgotten or just wiped off like it was nothing at all. Like, I don't understand. I don't get how they get away with it. I don't get why people aren't like to vote for them aren't like pissed off because I mean you should be. It's blatant, obvious facts. They're just lying about an events they're pretending didn't happen, even though there's tragic loss of life and legitimate attack, like lots of like bad things during all this stuff. Somehow, not like no, but he's right. That was the worst thing ever. No, you people are just dumb. If you feel that way, I'm sorry. Actually, I'm not sorry. You're dumb if you feel that way. You think that was the worst attack on our democracy since the Civil War? You're blatantly and blissfully ignorant. Maybe that's a nicer way to say it than like saying you're stupid. I don't know. But yeah, those things happened. Again, that's just two of the things that really pissed me off about, 22. It's not like I didn't have a lot to pick from, but them still doing that about January 6th irks me to no end. There's the things that have actually happened that were way, 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 way worse and just getting swept under the rug like they didn't happen just to keep feeding their agenda. Because that's all they care about, obviously. If this doesn't show you that, I don't know whatever will. That's all they care about. It's all they ever will. Power and just trashing everyone, fear, like all those things. But yep, those are the two. We can get into other things like number of the top 1% pays how much of the tax revenue for the country, this, that, and the other shootings, like all kinds of things that numbers go down, like disprove all of it, but we can get into that for another day. I wanted to keep it nice and quick, simple, to the point. It's Monday. It's been a crappy Monday here. I don't know about wherever you are, but it's been pretty abysmal. So, weather wise, at least. And tomorrow's supposed to be an oven. So, not looking forward to that. But that said, I do appreciate again, like, share, comment, follow. If you could follow along on Spotify, Anchor, everywhere that I'm available. Google Podcasts, Radio Public, Pocket Casts, Rumble, YouTube, Facebook for the videos. And follow along everywhere. Share it out. Tell me what you think. I do greatly appreciate all of it. And also check out the H Ski Show. I know that my sister's on Spotify and Anchor and Rumble, amongst others. And she just started up. So if you give that a follow too, I bet she'd greatly, greatly appreciate it. Probably love it more than I would. So you do that for me too. I'd appreciate it. Be good to each other, learn some stuff, fact check this stuff. It doesn't take that much. Like, educate yourself and make the world a much better place. And until tomorrow, my friends, peace.